is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to our man Al in Homosassa. What's going on, brother?
Isn't it wonderful? I went ahead and invested in your Tiger dollars, and I went ahead and got the gold report for a year, and also your morning, your call letter and stuff like that. And I got over a 50% return in one day, not counting everything else. But I just want to thank you. Tom's not perfect, but he tells you how to put your stops in, and he keeps your losses small. You can take your small losses, but then all of a sudden you'll be like Babe Ruth, and you'll hit a home run. I mean, a big home run.
Yeah.
And put the money in your pocket.
Okay, brother. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Learn to ask questions. It's always better to ask questions than make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you're as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to the question, you won't have to make the assumption because you'll know the truth. If they tell you the truth, right? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 20, NASDAQ up 34, S&P's up 1.5, gold contract flat, 17.77 an ounce, silver up 9 cents, $25.95 an ounce, light sweet crude up 28 cents, $73.14 a barrel, notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 6 ticks, trading 132.05. The 30-year off 8 at 159.22. And King dollar's up 66.6, trading 91.821. The euro is at 119. The yen is out here at 110.98. The British pound is at 139 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so you get the SPY laying at highs. The SPY right now is trading up 14 cents, 423.28. You do have a contraction of volume, no doubt about that. NDX 100, this NDX 100, folks, as well as the NASDAQ Composite wants to finish off this ABC structure on the way up. Now, what we have done is this. You broke away from the tops. I mean, if you're watching Tiger TV, just look at this. I mean, this is quite a breakaway, man. I mean, the bottom line is that when you take out the top that we actually took out inside the Qs, you're 5.5 points above that level right now. So the Qs have an ABC structure of 353.69. I expect you're going to get it. The composite. What do we have inside the composite? Same type of setup inside the composite. Now, the composite just got over its highs. It just snuck over its highs out here, and you can see the composite. Same deal, though. You get 2 days in a row. And once you break away from a breakout, folks, okay, it's a big deal. We have an ABC structure on the way up. Now, the composite has approximately 240 more points for that A to B equals C to D. That's 14,530, and we're at 14,290 right now. Gold. Okay, so this little baby is going to be challenging for us. So, gold contract out here, we got to $17.95. That being said, gives it up on price. We're at $17.77. That is telling me that, guess what, man, and we'll go through some of the equities. The equities are giving it up too. That's putting it in that you can retest 1761. That's the lows. Now, the danger part here, big time, is that is this an ABC structure on the way down? We're open to that. Well, I'm not open to it, but the bottom line is that it very well could be an ABC structure down too. If it was, it'd be a monster one. If we go take a look at the GDX, we take a look at some of the equities, you're going to see the same type of setup inside the equities, which is not great. Inside the equities right now, what you have is that you're down 3 cents in the GDX, which isn't bad, okay? Bottom line, that's telling me, however, that we are going to test the lows of the GDX that were established on Friday, which is 34.10. So I would love to see the test of the low, because what does happen, folks, is that if you get the test of the low and you get a rejection, your probability is much higher that you're not only going to go higher, you're going to go dramatically higher. Now, that's the bullish side of it. The bearish side of it is that if volume comes out of the gold market, comes out of the equities, then we get a monster problem because you could have an ABC structure on the way down. If I go take a look at the XAU and the HUI, we pull that up, you're going to see inside the XAU, the HUI, same type of setup. Now, what they all had done is that they basically came down, they did come down a monster volume, there's no doubt. We had option expiration, so it's there. Like with the XAU, 141.78 is the number. So we'll see whether it's going to, my take is it's going to come down here and try to test it, that's for sure. That's how this is laying out. Let's go take a look at Newmont. Since Newmont was the strongest equity before we got this downdraft, Newmont may be one of the first ones to test about the low. The low that we're looking for the test there is 62.30. You got the 62.90 out here today. We'll see how that baby shakes out. Silver. We're going to take a look at the silver market. Now, silver is stronger than gold. What we have with the silver market is that silver is up 10 cents right now. Not a bad setup. Same type of deal, however, is that I do expect you're going to probably test the lows. Now, silver has not given the price up. Well, I guess it has. We went to 25.85. No, we went to 26.41. So you're 41 cents off of those highs also. So silver also has really given it up. And the difference with silver, though, is that as that went higher today, we actually have volume on silver. Okay, we'll see where it shakes out. And then we go to the dollar, because the dollar is going to be the number out here, man. The dollar, what we have out here, you do have a sideways move. This is not quite a hammer. And what I do like out of this right now is that it almost looks like it wants to be a little doji by the end of the day. Now, a doji by the end of the day would have it would come down just slightly from where we are. Right now, if we came down to approximately 91,726, and that's 50 ticks from where we are, then you would have a doji on the way down, and many times the doji on the way down is the halfway move of the way down lower. Notes and bonds. This is a trip in itself, the note and bond market. There's no doubt about it. Note and bond market right now, you're backing down with dramatically lighter volume. This still wants higher price. You've done 1.1 million contracts. You're trading out at 132.04. Bottom line, wants higher price. If you were listening to Larry's show today, Larry had a great guest on today, man. The bottom line is that, we do appreciate all the talk hosts at TFNN, all the guests at TFNN. And if you listen, I would go listen to Larry's guest. He went through like 15 minutes, folks, of all these different markets. And it was a great analysis, man. I mean, whether you're a bull or a bear, I thought it was just a fabulous analysis. Really well put together. Dow Industrials right now is down 6. NASDAQ is up 40. S&P's up 3.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 9. You get the Nasdaq up 38. S&Ps are up 3. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. Okay, so check this out, folks. This will be... This has been a long road. There's no two ways about this. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. What you're going to see out here when you take a look at this chart, you're going to see this chart. They're down 72 cents today. You're trading at $1.52, and it's quite a chart. We went down to 123, and what you're going to see when I bring this across, whether it's let me bring it actually monthly, because this has been going on. This has been going on since 2007. So the low of the consolidation out here is 98 cents. I expect we're going to get there. What happened today is that the Supreme Court ruled that the bottom line is that, let's see how they said it. So the Supreme Court dealt a blow to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac investors in their challenge to the government's collection of more than $100 billion in profits from the government-sponsored enterprises. The justices threw out a core part of the investors' lawsuit, rejecting claims that the Federal Housing Finance Agency exceeded its authority under federal law. So the bottom line is they lost the case. This has been going on forever. Doesn't look to me like this Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac's worth any money, man. You know, that's the bottom line. The volatility has been out there in spades. There's no doubt that the amount of dividends that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac got after the government bailed them out, is dramatic. Okay, but the bottom line is that that was after the bailout, and then of course if you didn't bail them out, they wouldn't be around at all. Some of the higher, well, let's go to Microsoft. So Microsoft's a $2 billion company now. Apple's been a $2 billion company for a while. That being said, bottom line, Microsoft also is, let's see, so 263, well, you're 265.38. Bottom line is that that also is basically pulled away from its breakout area. Google, which has been the strongest NDX stock, this just keeps making new highs, man. 2555. I think this is a new high today. Let me just see. Yeah, it is. It is. Amazon, this is still AMZN. This is still running for its highs. Oh, this is setting up nice. So Amazon is right next to its high now. 35.54. We hit 35.21 out here today. And what Amazon did, you know what's amazing, folks? It's amazing how much I don't know if Bezos and his team work off a whiteboard. I don't know what they work off, but it is a total mind blower because the amount of things that Amazon gets done is pretty amazing. Yesterday, what they did is that they turned around and bought like Well, they bought into a company, but the company also is that they had turned around and bought like another 1,000 trucks that are basically automated. We are going to see these little automated trucks run all over the place. Can you imagine the amount of spread that will go up when, in fact, we're not talking about people delivering, but we're talking about the aspect of cars delivering. I believe there's a pizza ad right now that's pretty cool. I think it's a Domino's pizza ad, and the Domino's pizza ad has the aspect of the delivery coming right to your house, and we're not that far away from it. That's the real bottom line. Platinum. Let's go take a look at the platinum market since platinum moved. Platinum right now is trading at a price point of 1,086. This didn't make a move off the bottom. So, I mean, the bottom line is that if platinum can get, we're at 1085, if platinum can get back inside 1119, that's going to have then that's a trip to basically get up to higher highs again. We take a look at this. Let me do this on a PL1. Okay, so you take this on a generic chart. Okay, so I see, this is a nice setup, man. So platinum on a generic chart, this is pretty cool, man. So we got all the way down to 563. That was March of 2020, right when the pandemic hit. This is now testing the highs of the lows. Oh, this is a good setup, man. 916 would be the buy point here. That's how that baby shakes out. 916 would be the number. Pretty wild. Well, I think, we got a couple comments about the automated vehicles, and one of the Tigers is saying, yeah, I can picture that, graffiti and vandalism and all that. I think there'll be so many cameras on it that it won't be there. You know what's intriguing, folks? Okay, so check this out. So I'm going to go through this slow so you can kind of see where my head's at with this. So picture, first you have the baby boomers, right? Now this is applicable to the real estate market, the stock market, any type of asset, and it's also applicable to the cities right now and the violent rate that's going up. Okay, so this is my take on it. So picture something. First you had the baby boomers, right? So the baby boomers basically are about 75 going all the way down to 60 or something, okay? As we came through being teenagers, right? The bottom line is that, yeah, the violence was huge. The mess was huge in cities, okay? Because the bottom line is that you got to make it through the ages of between basically 14 and kind of 23, 24, okay? So anyone that grew up in that era knows what ended up happening in every major city, okay? Bottom line, heavy violence, just kids crazy, all of us crazy, man. The bottom line is that, feel blessed that made it out. That's the bottom line. Bottom line, it did. It happened. Okay. Now, from that, what I have seen is this. This is how I've bought and sold real estate for so long, because what had happened first is this. Picture, you get the 70s, the acceleration goes up. Then the baby boomers stop buying second houses. That market goes up. Then all the baby boomers are totally filled with whatever they need. Crash scenario, right? Now, I'm sure many have been listening for a while. You know that I've been talking about the aspect of the millenniums are bigger than the baby boomers, okay? So don't be surprised when real estate keeps going up here, because the bottom line is that there's not enough houses and there's not enough real estate and there's not enough things for the amount of people that are coming to the marketplace. And on top of that, now they're making money. But now let's go to the aspect. It blows my mind that, you hear every night now, whether it's in St. Pete, whether it's in Boston, whether it's in New York, you have the violent crime that's going up. My take, it's a demographic, man. The bottom line is that there's more young kids, and it's really that simple. That's what it comes down to. So I think they got to figure it out from that point, that when you have more young kids inside of cities, bottom line, you're going to have more violence. That's how it goes. The differential, of course, from 50 years ago to now, everyone's getting shot. When we were growing up, you get stabbed, you fight with antennas, it wasn't, in South Boston, you didn't get killed. That's the real bottom line. You can get hurt, but it's not like it is now. But I think it's just the demographic, and they got to figure this thing out. Market-wise, though, bottom line, there's more demand than there is supply. There's more people. And in this particular case, what happens is that you still have the baby boomers around. They still want to buy some stuff. Then you get the millennials buying some stuff. There's more demand than there's supply. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find a newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Tom O'Brien has just published his 1000th Gold Report. It's amazing to think that Tom has been writing his weekly Gold Report for almost 20 years. To celebrate the 1000th issue of Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, we've just launched a Tiger Dollar sale which runs for 2 weeks only through July 4th weekend. We've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses where you can now get up to a 40% bonus on your purchase. But that's not all. Inflation is here and the price of the Gold Report is going up after July 4th. Right now, you can lock in the Gold Report at the current pricing of $97 a month for as long as you remain a subscriber. This deal won't come around again. Get your Tiger Dollars today and apply them to the Gold Report before the price goes up on July 5th. Tiger Dollars never expire and are good for any TFNN newsletter or service as a great way to add savings. Head on over to the front page of TFNN.com for all the details and help us celebrate Tom O'Brien's 1000th Gold Report.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industries up 16, Nasdaq's up 51, S&P's up 6.5. New York City. It's interesting. Let's just first bring up Tesla, folks. Tesla is breaking out over some highs today. And it does look like it wants a little bit higher price right now. So Tesla is up $33. The swing point you're taking out here is 635. It's 656. That's saying, hey, Tesla's game probably up to 728. And what happened today, this is really intriguing. But if you know New York City, you shouldn't be baffled as Elon Musk is saying he's baffled as well as the CEO of a startup company. And what it's all about is that the New York tax regulators have snubbed the startups bid to launch an all Tesla taxi fleet in the city. And Tesla's billionaire boss tweeted Wednesday morning in response to an article that summarized the Post reporting on Tuesday vote by the city's Taxi and Limousine Commission to block the Tesla taxi proposal. The New York-based startup Revel, famous for blue scooters around the city, has proposed a rideshare service using 50 Tesla Model Y taxis manned by full-time drivers. But citing concerns about traffic congestion, and the taxi board voted to stop issuing new for-hire licenses for electric vehicles, saying that Reveal could launch its Tesla fleet only if it first purchased licensed gas-guzzling cars and transferred their licenses to the Tesla. The bottom line is that that's just corruption, folks. That's corruption, and that's just basically, that's good old New York City taxi deals. That place has always been screwed up taxi-wise, and you can see that's a cut and dry deal, man. Oh, you can have a gas guzzler, but guess what? Bottom line is that you can't have an electric car even with a driver, because guess what? In the future, they're not going to have a driver. Okay, that's the real bottom line. Let's see. So we got a question. Can you revisit Canadian gold miners and how they impacted with the exchange rate? Yeah, the exchange rate is going to be important. It has to trend for a while. So what happens is this, is that the inside of the gold market, folks, okay, you deal with the price of gold, you deal with the aspect of the currency that you're dealing with, and in both cases, you got to be trending for a while. So we really haven't seen a big impact yet. That's the real bottom line. The reason I'm bringing it up prior, because at some point there will be. So at some point, the bottom line is that if in fact, so watch this, if in fact the dollar keeps climbing dramatically, right, there's a couple different things that happen. If the dollar climbs dramatically, you see commodities go down dramatically. You see the market go down dramatically, because anything in the U.S. that is priced in U.S. dollars would be so strong it would be insane. If we think that prices are going up and the dollar gets stronger simultaneously, it's like, oh man, we'd be able to go overseas and have quite a bit of money. That being said, is that if we go over and we take a look at the Canadian dollar right now, because that's where the question is, the question lies in the aspect that, okay, so the Canadian dollar is trading at 123. We're down from 138. And if I show you this, watch what ended up happening. So in 2011, the last high, what you're going to see is that that's 2020. There it is there. 2000, that's 2010. That's 2016, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, there it is right there. 2011, the dollar, folks, when gold was at all-time highs, was at 94 cents. So what happens there, let's do this. Let me compare that. Oh, there it is. Compare. Okay. So compare. I used to be able to just put anything I want. Well, I'll compare it to gold. Let's see what happens. I see, it doesn't go back that far. The bottom line is that, if we bring up AEM, the bottom line is that if we do see the aspect of the dollar continue to be strong and the other currencies getting weaker, that is when you'd be looking at those other countries, looking at the aspect of they would run faster than the American gold companies would run. That's what it really comes down to. Yes, and to answer your question, gold is on shaky ground right now. I mean, big time, too. The good news is that we get 2 days. The bad news is that, gold gave it up on price today. The dollar is still, like a toss-up, man. Well, actually, as we're speaking, this is pretty cool. As we're speaking, it's coming closer to the number that I said I'd like it to come to. The number I wanted to come to is 90. Oh, look at this, man. Hold it. 81. No, I want it to be, 91,726. Well, it's getting closer. That's the bottom line. We just came down, let's say, the 20. We came down 40 ticks. The closer it gets to 91,726, and that's 100 ticks away, the more probability is that we won't have a problem with gold. You close up here, that is saying that the dollar can go right back to the highs. You have 2 days to do it. You know, you can see out here today that the equities didn't hold price. The contract didn't hold price. I would much rather that the test be tomorrow. I do not want this test on Friday. Well, I guess it doesn't. Test is the test. But the reason I'm saying that is that gives you another additional day when it's done on a Thursday to basically get a rejection of lower price to get to higher price. That's kind of how that shakes out. Fridays are always dangerous inside of the gold market big time, particularly when gold is weak. You know, and that's what we have right now. There's no doubt about that. Some of the higher volume equities that we have out here today is that you got Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. They're the ones that are down big. Ford is up. What up? 56 cents. It is, man. What is this all about? So let's take a look at this. That's kind of big. Okay, so Ford wants to make us run up to 16.45. It's not. That's interesting because Ford doesn't move a lot. No doubt about that. You got AMC that's still hanging at $58. That's hard to comprehend. Apple's at $133. Plug Power got a bid yesterday. It's up 15 cents. You get Transocean up 14 cents. Tesla's moving. Tesla's up $32. Comcast is down $1.90. That's getting hit out here. You get Viacom up 120. Let's just go look at Comcast for a second. So Comcast is down 196. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, you get some big volume on this one. What happened here? So Comcast, Ruco rally on speculation. Comcast may go for a bid on Ruco. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, Ruco makes so much money, folks. It's insane. And listen, it's an advertising vehicle, and they just print money. I mean, you're talking about a monster way, too. $2.7 billion they're taking in. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 4, Nasdaq's up 35, S&Ps are up 7.5, and the Fed. So let's go take a look at, we're going to be having this quite a bit, folks. You had the, Robert Kaplan, who is the Dallas Fed president. He's out here yapping today that as we make substantial further progress, which I think will happen sooner than people expect, sooner rather than later, and we are weathering the pandemic, I think would be far better off from a risk management point of view, beginning to adjust the purchases of treasuries and mortgage-backed securities, Kaplan said Wednesday in an interview with Bloomberg News. Kaplan says he's forecasting a rate liftoff in 2022 from its current setting near zero as inflation surpasses the central bank's 2% goal this year and next, and unemployment dips below 4%. He declined to elaborate on his 2023 rate projection. Well, the bottom line is that what he's also projecting, folks, is that, and this is where this is going to be so dicey. Let's read this one. If we do these purchases, this is the note and bond market, folks, in the mortgage market. If we do these purchases longer than might be necessary, for me, it actually may reduce our flexibility in adjusting rates, Kaplan said. I'd rather start tapering, assuming we meet our conditions sooner rather than later, so that we have more flexibility in deciding what we want to do on the rates down the road. Kaplan sees inflation running at 3.4% this year, 2.4% next year. While some of the price pressures will moderate over the next 6 months, others may represent longer-term trends. Demand for semiconductors, for example, is likely to increase further as the transition to sustainable energy sources intensifies. You know what's going to be intriguing here, folks, is this, is that when you're buying supplies, right, what is going through many folks that are buying the supplies, I suspect, is this. As they're saying, okay, I have, let's say it's pool equipment, let's say it's air conditioner equipment. I'm going to say most stuff for house because that's what I'm buying all the time, okay? So what happens is this, is that the buyer is going to start being hesitant. Well, two different things end up happening, okay? First off, the buyer could turn around and say, okay, just to heck with it, I'm buying them all right here and then, even though they've gone up 150%, 200% for, let's say, pool equipment or air conditioners, meaning just the equipment itself, right? Or they turn around and say, you know what, man, I'm going to let this play out for another 2.5 to 3 months to see if, in fact, they start dropping back. Because a lot of this has to do with the aspect of the amount of goods that are getting packed in China and overseas coming to the U.S. So when those clogs start unclogging, the amount of freight will get bigger. Because I can tell you exactly, so picture, I'll tell you exactly what happened to me this morning. So I'm bringing a bunch of stuff in from China. And when I do this, I've told you that I buy new containers. Okay, so I already bid on the container. But this is what ended up happening this morning. As I bid on the container, B-I-T-E, in and I was going to wire the money tomorrow. What ended up happening, I said to my agent, I said, okay, listen, man, I want to know the freight first, okay? So what ends up happening is that when I get this freight number, I might just decide I still have plenty of stuff. I'm ahead of myself by about 6 to 8 months. So what's going to happen there is that if the freight's too much money, then 3 different things are going to happen. The producer over there is going to lose the order, the container is going to lose the order, and the shipper is going to lose the order. Because what will end up happening is I bring it into Tampa. It'll go right from Shanghai all the way into Tampa. And it's the Orient line. It's the same line I use all the time coming in. But so my point is this. There's going to be, that type of pushback if, in fact, the demand part of it, meaning I'd be the demand part right now, have enough stuff. And right now I do have enough stuff. But we'll see. And I'll tell you, and I hope to know that tomorrow. So this is going to be interesting, how this thing shakes out. And it, what's really cool here, folks? What's really cool is the aspect of being in the market, having other businesses that are outside of the market, because you learn so much about the market in general and supply and demand. So it's pretty cool. Like if we go look at the lumber prices right now, you'll see headlines, lumber prices have come down. Well, they haven't come down that much. But what they are doing is that they're opening more sawmills. So what you are going to have there is that there's going to be more lumber. We've come down from $1,000. Well, no, we've come down a lot. Yeah, no, man, we've come down. Yeah, we've come down from $1,733 to $879. And now what's happening is that you have more sawmills that are opening. The southern pine, the amount of southern pine in Georgia, folks, is phenomenal. They had closed down, lots of mills there. Well, the bottom line is that they're opening all those mills back up. So lumber, I suspect, is going to be down there. The kicker is going to be the aspect of chips for the other equipment that I was talking about, because it doesn't. Yeah, we'll see where it shakes out. So let's go take a look. NVDA. I got to keep my eye on these chip stocks, because these chip stocks, I mean, they not only have it made. Nvidia's at all-time highs. That doesn't look like it's going to go lower. XLNX, Xilinx. Xilinx is trading 130. That's a consolidation going sideways. $134. Right now you're at 130.96. And then if we go to the SMHs and take a look at the SMHs, they don't look to me like they're going to, well, they could certainly get to a new high. They could definitely get to a new high. It's going to be a close call with them, but they definitely can get to a new high. So John McAfee found dead in prison. I didn't know he was in prison. What's wild about that is that John McAfee, that guy was on to security way before the aspect of any of us were onto security. I didn't know he was in prison, though. Okay, so PLTR. Let's see what we got here, ABC-wise. So this is Plantier Technologies. The low's $8.90. The high's $45. Oh, I see. Yeah, you got a small ABC up. You're going to need, you're not going to get the volume. You need 65 million. Well, hey, 15 million. I don't think you can get 15 million in 10 minutes. Let me just see on a weekly, though, if you got something. Yeah, right now you're going to need more on the daily in order to get that ABC structure on the way up. What you do have is that, 27.47. That's the top of the consolidation. If you take that out, you get action. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com and hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com. Then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industries down 45, Nasdaq's up 16, S&P's up 3.5. And don't forget, folks, we're celebrating my 1,000th gold report. We have a Tiger sale that's going on, so if you'd like to save some money on all the subscriptions at TFNN, it's a very easy thing to do. Come over to TFNN. You're going to see right on the front page the Tiger Dollar sale. The way the Tiger Dollar sale works is that you can buy $500 and you get $600 in Tiger Dollars, a 20% bonus. You can buy $1,000 and get $1,300. Which is a $300 bonus, so you can buy $1,500 and you get a 40% bonus, which is $2,100. This is going to be good until July 4th weekend. You can lock in the gold report if you'd like at $97. We're going up on July 4th. One of the Tigers was just saying in the den that he's been listening since I did the half-hour programs. So listen to this. This is crazy, man. You know what I used to do, folks? I have this Bloomberg, and I've had the Bloomberg since '94. What I used to do is that I used to bring my desktop computer with me no matter where I went, because at that particular point, they didn't have a sign in the Bloomberg. It was done to the terminal. So the bottom line is I have this desktop, lugging it everywhere, even on planes. And I remember, going on a plane once, and this guy looked at me, and he says, "Have you ever heard of a laptop?" I swear to God, man. So think about that. And guess what? I mean, that was common sense. I should have had it on a laptop. But bottom line, Yes, I changed the next week, put it on a laptop. But I looked at him. I says, yeah, man, that'd be pretty easy, wouldn't it? As I'm lugging like this. You got to love life. There's no doubt. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it. Take ownership of it and fly with it. Everything we need, folks, is right inside us. You might as well have a blast with it. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now, man? This is it. Be here now. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow. Please tell your friends about TFNN. Ask them to go to YouTube, search TFNN, subscribe. It's free. They're going to love it. Go get them, folks.